What are some of the talking points you've been having with customers and people, attendees at today's event?
So one of our big focuses is around multi-cloud and hybrid cloud flexibility. So making sure your apps are running well for the business in the best environment for them. We're talking to customers around how they are leveraging the flexibility of cloud, but making it work for their business. So quite often what people will do is they'll put applications and workloads into the cloud, and they are massively over-provisioned, so they'll deploy an instance, but it's not actually using all of that capacity. What we talk to them about is how they can take that, use our solution, Turbonomic, to automatically and in real time flex that capacity and adjust it to make sure that that application only ever uses or has what it needs to perform, and no more and no less. So it rises and fluctuates with demand, and they only ever pay for exactly what they are using, not what they have to pay.
What are some of the other challenges that customers are facing when it comes to not only managing their cloud assets but also migrating to the cloud?
So there's a couple of challenges. So there's a lot of customers that have as a main objective at the moment to almost shift a load of workloads or a significant portion of their applications into the cloud environment. What we see and what we have seen over the past couple of years is that customers are still struggling with how to get to the cloud. We can help them get there quicker because the solution Turbonomic works with those applications and workloads on-premise to optimize them first and then conduct what-if scenarios as to say, this is what that workload will look like in the cloud, this is what it will cost. If you want to flick the switch and optimize it, this is what it will cost if it's fully optimized. So we help them de-risk that cloud migration and move those workloads faster. Typically, what we see is that if your customers don't engage in that type of detailed scenario planning and migration planning, is that cloud costs tend to spiral beyond all recognition within the first 6 months, and definitely in the first year. Finance gives them a huge headache, bills are getting out of control, and then this is where this type of automation solution, cloud automation and optimization, comes back to the fore, and they try and get a good grip on getting those cloud costs down without actually having to turn services or limit services for the business.
We've seen some recent advancements in technologies, like AI. How are they impacting, the way people migrate to the cloud and optimize their cloud costs?
So this is really interesting. I was talking about this the other week actually with IBM. So AI is a huge potential for customers and businesses. Everybody's leveraging or scrambling to leverage the power of AI to make more of their data and allow or improve their services to their end users and their customers. The solutions we work with have AI built into them, so the system intelligently uses AI to intelligently match workloads with the resource demand or with the capacity that's underlying for those resources and applications. And the artificial intelligence, the AI, is tweaking and making those intelligent recommendations that are beyond the capabilities of your average infrastructure team. So we are using AI day in, day out with this platform.
Yeah, sounds great. And one last question for you today. If you could give one prediction for where the whole AI space is going, what would it be and why?
That's a tough one. AI is extremely powerful. I think for me, I think it's going to make everything a lot easier for consumers, for businesses, because it just makes everything, when it's harnessed correctly and the data that it relies on is managed into the right quality. It's going to simplify everybody's day-to-day. So you just see people, instead of constructing programs or building massive queries on data, you can just ask a question, simply ask a question. You see it with ChatGPT, not like being the topic of the day. Yeah. People go in and type anything now and they get a detailed response as if it was another human being they were talking to. It just opens up that access, opens up that information, and makes a thing that's going to have the same effect on services from businesses, where it just becomes a lot more accessible, a lot more easy, and a lot quicker for customers, users to realise the benefits of the services they want to take advantage of and deliver.
For the latest tech insights, visit em360tech.com.